we will still talk to ourselves, still share different opinion, know how things they go. You understand? So that's what it matter be. Yes, it's the truth. A lot of people will agree with me. That's a fact. Bad mothers now bad mothers now be the biggest problem for most relationship. Bad mothers are the biggest problem in most relationship. If you want to marry a woman guy, the mama or the papa that they get doubt about you, leave the woman, I beg, don't waste your time. If you want to marry a woman, say your papa or your mama, they get that, say, I'm not sure, leave the woman. Because there's always going to be a problem, because the parents do not accept you. Now one thing I don't learn, if you want to marry a woman, maybe the papa feel like you well, if the mama don't like you, if the both are not balanced, that guy don't go. Women fool everywhere, not be like, for America, yeah, you know how many women there in America? 5 to 1, 5 women to 1 man. A lot of single young African women for America who will find husband. Please, I'm available. A lot of young single African women with great jobs, great personality. Before I married my ex-wife, my last girlfriend was a nurse practitioner. That's 5 years ago or 6 years ago. So any woman I want to deal with now, you must get a job or I beg. I don't want liability. No. Any woman who I want to deal with, say I want to present you to my girl. You must have a job. You must have a decent job. You must be able to pay your own bills. You must be able to pay your own bills without depending on me first. That's the first requirement. So yes, don't worry. We don't need to be in a relationship. We pass the era now. Oh, we'll carry young woman. We never even see 100,000 for life before. Because they try to package and it's a waste of time, guys. There's no excuse for anybody living in US or living in Europe. You can't say, hey, what's up, brother? Brito. Yeah. You can't say you want to go Nigeria, go marry a woman, come, man. No, man, it's always going to be a problem. It's always going to be a problem for those of our brothers. We go, they America or they Europe, they Sweden, they anywhere. You can't say, I meet one girl from Nigeria. No, it's even the girl where they act up once you kind of enter Yankee or Europe. Not with their fault. Now their mindset, they are adapting to the change of the community. So the thing they automatically fuck them up. So even when your woman act up after she don't see light, don't blame her. You don't need to blame her. Now the environment, they can't say no different system. They want to adapt to that system. They want to try them out because women are very curious. Women like to try things that they hear. So so if me say, if my husband told me anyhow, I'll pick up police. You sure? It was okay. One day small argument. Say, Alpha, hey, what you doing now? Say, leave the house. I'll call the police on you. Hello? They just want to try it out. So me, I don't get the code on very, very important, say, our brothers. Make them not make mistake where some of us make. Some of us make a lot of mistakes, but a lot of people should learn from it. You should calculate. Any woman that cannot be with Dion Osagie cannot be with any man. It's a fact. Any woman that cannot be with Dion Osagie cannot be with any man. The future is bright. We pray that God spare our lives so that we can see the result of everything. Okay, let's read. Condition before making the deal. You must be a working class. You must, you must be ready to pay your bills. Of course. I mean, for America, even if you carry a woman, go eat for a restaurant. Once they bill the bill, they will carry the bill for your hands. I mean, how much is it? An American woman want to split the bill with you. A Nigerian woman, you take a Nigerian woman on a date, she wants you to pay all the bills and also take to go. One will give her sister or their mama for house. I'm a very, very caring husband. If I'm married to you, if I'm your girlfriend, I'm going to carry you along. I'm going to make sure that you are good. I'm not a lazy boy. I'm going to make sure that you are good. Okay? I dey get so many inboxes from admirers from Nigeria. Many of them in Nigeria. Me na count me out to abeg. Many of them in Nigeria. Me na count me out. Because I know me na count me out. I'm very straightforward. I'm very honest. Count me out. Or let's say you do Nigeria, say you get better to Nigeria. No, Nigeria now wala too much. Most Nigerian girls who live in Nigeria get 3 boyfriends. It's a fact. Most Nigerian girls have 3 boyfriends. One male guy, one maybe guy. In case this one fall off, they come get one guy who they collect money for your hand. That's the mugu. I don't give woman money. I don't spend money on women. I'm very stingy when it comes to women. I am very, very stingy when it comes to women because I believe that you cannot put your liability on me. Alright? It is about what are we both bringing to the table. You want to date Dion Osagie? Good. I want to date you too. Let's go. So what's up? What are we bringing to the table? Alright? We don't need to waste our time. I don't need to, at this point of my life, I don't need to try to get to know you too much to understand where you are coming from. It is about what we both want. What are we bringing to the table? Dion Osagie is worth 500 million naira. Then you are worth 500 naira in your account or 500,000 naira. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay, let's talk more. I see a lot of women in the US. Okay, where is it? I see a lot of who's that's the intern. I see a lot of women in the US. Their husband abuse. Yeah, they don't call the cops or 911. Well, I don't know about that. There is a lot of them. Well, the divorce rate is not very common in the United States compared to Canada and most part of Europe. The divorce rate is not very common in the United States. I don't know why. Maybe that's because I don't know why. I really don't know. But that's the truth. That's the truth. I don't support any man abusing any woman. I am not in support of that. I am totally against it. But sometimes things happen, right? 7 years ago, they won't lie on me. They lied on me, man. They said that I beat up Winifred. I did not. They said I carried a knife, that I stabbed her. Some persons made that video just for a purpose. And most of you know the purpose. They did that video. This is what Dion did. God knows. And I pray that God keep us alive. One day, we shall see the results. They lied on me, man. What can a young man do? A young man who wants a perfect relationship after they have flown Nigeria. I'm using myself to teach our people. I have not lost anything. They took their daughter to Canada on my expense. The first passport Winifred did, I did it for her. Her first passport, her first visa, I did it for her, even before we got married. So I feel used. I feel very, very used. But it's a part of our work to be kind. It's a part of our kindness. You understand? So that's the way it is. Okay. Okay, don't have free mood. Okay. Okay, put your number there. Harrison, put your number there, your phone number and your network. I'm going to tell one of our admin to subscribe you with 5,000 naira because it's Mother's Day. She's 35 years old. Osagie Ken, your daughter is a doctor in Canada. She's 35 years old. It's a good one. Give her my number. We can talk. Why not? We can talk. I don't know that I want to talk because that was what my in-law told me the first time when I went to sell him a car. He said, these are my 2 daughters. She want to go to America to become a doctor. And this, I don't know. You know, I think that, well, let's not go there because I still have love for the family. But one day, if they push me to the curve, I'm going to open a can of worm, you know. So, Angel, thank you. Angel, thank you. Okay, Princess, who can hear me? I've heard you. We are going to send you 5,000 naira. Okay, send it for me now. Let me credit you with 5,000 naira recharge card. Okay, it's your lucky day. Or do you want 5,000 in recharge or you want 5,000 in your account? Which one do you want, Princess? Okay, Naomi, please go ahead with your question. Naomi, go ahead with your question. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Chief, you need to rest now, okay? Okay, yeah. It's been almost 2 hours, okay? I'll go soon. They wind you with formats. Read my last post. Or did get Bridget? Okay, let's see. Okay, please ask again. Or did get Bridget? Why did she not join me in America? Okay. Here's the fact. I know many people have been very curious about that. We are talking about Winifred. Okay, when I married Winifred, right? Okay, let me break this down because a lot of persons have asked me that question a million times and I have never really addressed it. I think this is what happened. Okay, when I married Winifred, right, I was already living in Nigeria. All right, the reason why I married Winifred, to be honest, was because I was already living in Nigeria. That was not my plan. I needed somebody that can be my companion, somebody that could help me out. To be honest, Winifred was just a student at Iguneda University, right? She was just a student living in she had a roommate living in a double decker, you know, when I met her. That's just the fact. But I felt that, okay, this young lady, she's from a Christian home, she's going to school, I could support her and become, you know, whoever she want to be. The current platform Winifred is using today is created by me. The only platform that she has, which is Win Women, that she's using is created by me. The only business the mom is currently doing in Oluku, the shop she is managing, was created by me. The first apartment the mom had, or she still have, was rented and paid by me until last year. Last year was the only year I did not pay Winifred's mom house rent. So I'm not a bad in-law, you know. So I brought Winifred to America here for honeymoon. During our honeymoon, we were married in the United States. We got married in the US here, and hold on. Okay, so we got married in the US here, and I was like, let me fight for you, because fighting for you automatically will make you. Excuse me. Filing for you automatically will make you a United States resident, okay? But then I was not living in the United States. I spoke to my lawyers. For those of you who understand immigration law, oh my God, this guy's gonna spoil my conversation. Okay, just hold on, please. Let me quickly make this call. I think it's an important call. Davis. Alpha, now, brother. What's the update? Send me a message. They use this phone for a live video, okay? All right. There's so much to talk about, guys. So much to talk about, and we need to start talking about it so that people, there's no shame in truth. There's no shame in truth. People will say, Dion Osagie, don't talk about your relationship. But if I don't talk, how will other person learn from it? How will the next person correct himself if they are making the same mistake I made, or if they are doing the same good? So we have to talk about it. So where did I stop? Yeah. So we're in the U.S. and I found out that because we were legally married in the United States. All right, yeah, in the state of Texas. People ask me that, like, okay, if you marry in US today and file for your wife in the US, it means that your wife must live in US for a certain number of time until they get their documents. Or you can marry your wife, wait for 2 years. Wait for 2 years. When you file, automatically your wife will have a 10 years resident card. That's the way it works. For those of you who don't understand immigration, go and do your research. If you marry in America and you go and file, the immigration will give you 2 years resident permit. If you marry in America today, go and file. It's called a I-30 form, immigration form. If you marry today, the immigration will give you a 2 years resident card. After the 2 years, they will now give you a 10 years resident card. Okay, in that 10 years, if you stayed married, a year after that, you can become a U.S. citizenship. So from the time you marry to the time you achieve your citizenship in America, it takes just 3 years, okay, about 3 years. But if you wait for 2 years without filing for the immigration, when you file, they give you instantly 10 years. Did you get that? If you wait 2 years after marriage, you're going to get 10 years. So because I wasn't living in the US, I did not see a need to file for the 2 years first, because we were living in Nigeria. I said after the 2 years of legal marriage, we cannot file for 10 years and everything will be nice and soft. That was the plan. Everything will be nice and soft because we are not living in the US. There's no need to file and start wasting time here when the plan was back home, right? So after that, or before the 2 years, that's when all the drama happened. The drama happened, and I was doing everything possible to cover it. Before I could know it, I think the visa she came with was expiring already. Maybe she saw that I wasn't going back to the US. The drama happened, they make a video, they say, okay, you do this, you do this. Yes, there was a quarrel that day, but a knife, God forbid, may God never let me be so wicked at heart that I would take a knife and I want to kill somebody. All right, so they quickly used that, entered a different country, went to do what they did, you know, whatever, I don't want to mention that here. All right, did what they did, they live in there. But as a young man, many of you saw on social media, I did everything possible, left everything I was doing. What I have achieved in Nigeria now in the last 1 year was something I was supposed to do 2 years ago. It was already in the plan. Many of you saw my Kado car wash. Many of you have seen the building we're currently using, Kado Lounge, right now. You've seen that building before. I was paying rent there. I abandoned the project just to make the relationship work. Leave my country, America. I went to stay in Canada. How much love can a young person who have so many options show to show that I want this to work? How much love can a person show? So I think I've answered your question. We will find a day to talk much about this because it's important that we talk about it. I want everybody to use me as an example. People use me as an example. Use me as an example. Yeah, we have to talk about it. We'll talk about the areas where I'm wrong and how I plan to correct it. I'm not saying I'm a saint. I never said I was a saint. That I was a perfect man in my relationship. No, it's not truth. I am not. But as a relationship, as a couple, we must continue to achieve God, to have God in our relationship, right? As a couple who are legally married, right? We must continue to have God in our relationship because what God cannot do does not exist, okay? What God cannot do does not exist. You understand? So many people have different motives in life. Many people have different motives in life. You understand? Do you know that when I spoke earlier about parents accepting relationships, do you know that from the very first day, Winifred's mom was against us even being together? It was Winifred's dad who was with me saying, my son, you must marry my daughter, you know? So if I know what I know today, I would have told Winifred's mom to go and marry Winifred. Because it was a total waste of time. It's the truth. It's a total waste of time. You know, I think I was gamed. I think it was some kind of juju that was put on me, to be honest with you. Because it doesn't make sense now. Think about it, guys. Leave Nigeria, go to Canada 6 months, just do like Mugu. They do Zuo. They do like Melu. They want small rats, so come they tell me saying and so small rat who carry come up for village. Carry come up for village, living in Okada in a double decker with the roommates. Change your decker to one bedroom self-contained until you finish your school. Your mom was living in the family house. I rented an apartment for your mom that she's still living today. I was paying directly to the landlord's account. The only business your mom is having today, I created the business for your mom. I paid the money for your mom to buy the shop. It was a shop there before. You are in Canada. You are in Canada singing hallelujah, flying jets. I beg, let's leave that story alone, my people. I don't talk today. I don't talk. Yes, so.